All right, guys, we're going to questions for defensive coordinator Blake Baker.
Blake, I know obviously you want to look at the tape a couple times, but who jumps out as guys who impressed you today?
The first guy that really seemed to be in the backfield a lot today was Jordan Miller. Just off the top of my head, like you said, just watching the film, we'll have a better idea. But Jordan Miller really had a really good day, I believe. The first defense I thought played really, really well as a whole. We gotta get some depth in certain spots, but he's the one guy just off the top of my head really had a good day.
And do you feel your corners, from what you've seen, obviously, from DJ, from Nigel, from Al, and you get Christian and Takorian, is that enough opposite Trajan? Do you think you might need to go looking for a veteran corner, or do you have enough?
I think we're pretty good where we're at. Obviously, if the right guy were to pop up, who knows? But with the way DJ Ivy's played, the last half of spring ball, he's done some really good things. Al Blades had a really good day today. He was very physical at the point of contact. But, we got to continue to develop who we have and see what happens. But right now, we're happy with what we have.
Blake Joyner was one of the guys that Manny brought up to. And obviously, he's had a whirlwind of a week. How did you assess his performance?
Man, he was awesome. I couldn't be more proud of him. He made some plays in the backfield, especially just moving there, 3 days ago. And he loves the game. He's sitting there tapping my shoulder the whole game. I'm ready to go back in. I'm ready to go back in. So really proud of his performance and love his attitude. We win with guys like Pat Jordan.
Corey Harvey, I know he had at least a couple sacks.
Yeah, he's really had a great. I consider he should be going to prom. Maybe he did go to prom next week. I don't know. But he's had an outstanding spring. He really has played well. He's matured beyond his years. He's understanding the defense. He did a great job on a defense today that he's probably run 4 times in his career, ends up with a sack, just doing the right thing. So he's obviously engaged in meetings and paying attention even when he's not getting the reps. So I'm really, really happy with him.
Patchen, I'm sorry.
Patchen, he had a great spring. He really did. He played well. He's becoming more of a vocal leader. I think he's playing with more confidence. I think he had a tremendous spring.
Talked a lot about the young corners, but Gervin Hall's also been obviously with the ones a lot. What did you see from him this spring, and I guess specifically today too?
Gervin, he continued to improve every single day. He's got an unbelievable skill set. Athletic ability is as good as anyone at that position, and really mentally into it. Got to clean up some technique things he's able to get by with his athleticism, and when you're a young player and you can run the way he can run, that happens. But once he cleans up his technique, he could be one of the best safeties I've ever been on.
Do you see him as a guy who can play both safety spots?
Oh, for sure.
Blake, you mentioned Jordan Miller. He came in as something of a project last year. What's he done, you and the strength crew, to refine his body? How has he changed in that regard?
I think a lot of the credit obviously goes to Coach Feely and his staff, but then also Jordan Miller. I'm in the weight room and he's on the treadmill or he's doing some type of cardio all the time. And, I think he needs to be more consistent, but I think he really put together a good day today and a couple other days this spring. Need him to be more consistent and continue to get in really good shape.
It's hard to replace Gerald Willis, a guy who obviously led the nation in tackles for loss. Do you emerge from spring feeling pretty good about what you have with Ford, Bethel, Silvera, Miller, etc.?
Oh yeah, and then when you add Chicoze from UCLA and the
3 freshmen,
the 3 freshmen who are all physically going to be ready to play, I think we're in a great spot. I think we have great talent and we have great depth inside. So I'm really pleased with where we're at defensive tackle.
All righty, thank you.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.